Do you want to know why God entrusted you with your child and what that really means? I'm Nicholeen Peck, and I teach all over the world about parenting, good communication, how to build strong family bonds, all through the lens of the principle self-government. And in this video, we're going to go a little deeper and talk about that parent-child bond and why you are the perfect one for your child. In this video, I'm going to give you some insights into parenting that I think will help you understand more of the why. And then we're going to get into the, so now what? What can you do to improve your parenting so that you better fulfill that divine stewardship? Parenting is a divine stewardship. So what does that mean? That means that God has a plan for all his people. There is a formula, there's a pattern for how people get here. Try as we might, modern science has not been able to take some random cells without them being cells that relate to reproduction and grow really much of a person. They just can't do it. We can't grow an entire human being without a mother and a father and them giving up their cells to create that other special person. There is sacrifice, there is gift, there is training that happens. This all has to happen because the baby is born helpless. It can't be autonomous. When it's a baby, that's impossible to happen, and we all know that. Someone has to take charge and train the child. And if it's not the parent, then who? But clearly there's this model there, that there's two people that it takes to bring one person into the world. So that suggests to me that God has a plan, that for every one person, they've got two teachers. One learner, two teachers, every single one of us. What an amazing system that's set up, and it keeps perpetuating again and again. Did you know that not only is it a divine stewardship that once you embark on it, you can't ever get rid of, which seems a little heavy, but is also kind of empowering because nobody else can do it for you. But did you know that he picked you specifically for those people that come to your home and to come to your family? It's true. I see it all the time as I work with families that these, strong-willed children come to their home. And I say, well, they're very strong-willed. It's almost as if someone else in the family might be strong-willed. And then the parents kind of blush like, yeah, I'm pretty strong-willed too. Okay, well, see, you are the perfect person for this child then. Now, maybe some parent might be saying, listen, I'm the meek parent that I am not strong-willed and my child is strong-willed. But maybe it's because then they're supposed to learn some softness, some understanding, some patience from you. How are you going to teach that? You have the lessons your child needs. Our Father in heaven knows what our spirits need to do the work that we are meant to do. And he puts us in the places with the people that we are supposed to be with in order to teach us the lessons that we need to learn. Parents are uniquely fitted to train their children for success. And it's amazing to me that even foster parents, adoptive parents, somehow end up getting or adopting the qualities that are specifically needed for those children. I know sometimes parenting can be difficult. I've actually experienced some of that difficulty myself. I took in troubled teens. I did therapeutic treatment care for foster children for many years. They were teens, and some of them, nobody else wanted them. And I taught them the skills and the principles that they needed to be able to communicate and to solve their problems, whether they were neurodiverse or neurotypical, had trauma, didn't have trauma. They were able to learn the things that they needed to be a successful person. It was thrilling to see. And I'll tell you what, I felt myself grow and expand. And had I not done that for those youth at that time, I would not be here now teaching anybody else how to reach out to a strong-willed or neurodiverse child or a child who has difficult behaviors. I wouldn't be able to have any of the content on this channel had I not done that parenting. That's just what God did. He just helped me grow the skills I needed. I went to Him and I asked and I learned. I studied, I researched the brain and behaviors and things, and He gave me what I needed. And I'd like to help you get what you need too, because you are uniquely qualified to teach your child. Don't ever question that. Don't ever think, can I do this? Am I enough? Don't think that. That is the adversary's power working on you. And if you trust in God that He gave you that child and that you are enough, and you rely upon that, you'll be able to do it. Things will turn out. But having some skills of communication can definitely help. So what were some of the things that I learned when I was doing treatment care for troubled teens? I learned how to keep myself calm, keep myself in check. And I've got something for you for that in just a minute. But I also learned the skills that they needed to learn self-government for themselves. I learned how to self-correct, how to accept no answers when I couldn't control everything that was going on all the time, because newsflash, just because you're the parent doesn't mean that you get to control every choice everybody makes all the time. It's just never going to work that way. They're still a human. They still get to choose. They have free will or agency, whatever you want to call it. It's a gift from God. It's their number one gift from God. Which means you can teach, you can instruct, you can help them course correct, but ultimately, they still get to choose even if they have to be corrected again and again and again. So, calmness is key. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But also just pre-teaching your children ahead of time for these are the skills that we're going to use to help you. Learn how to self-govern yourself. Self-government skills that are like following instructions and accepting no answers and criticism, accepting consequences, disagreeing appropriately. Those may sound basic, but those are the foundation skills for a person being able to stay in control of themselves and communicate effectively with other people, no matter what's happening. And those are things that you can learn about more here on this channel. I also would teach my children this is exactly how I'm going to correct you. And I would tell them the exact words, the consequences, all of it, long before I ever use it. And then stay consistent, stay focused, and above all else, stay calm. So let's talk about this calmness. Calmness is vital. Without it, you will turn to manipulation. Parents emotionally manipulate and power struggle with their children, sometimes even starting power struggles with their children all the time. And this is because they don't have the skills they need. They don't know what they don't know. They know what they want, but they don't know how to get there. And that's where I come in. So there is a Calm Parenting Toolkit that I have. It's a little mini course. It's not my full training by any means, but it's a great first step. It's a little mini course called the Calm Parenting Toolkit. It has 10 tools for calmness. It's free right now on my website, teachingselfgovernment.com. So go there, get the Calm Parenting Toolkit, and get started on your journey towards self-government and toward calmness for yourself, because it's hard to teach them something that you're not already developing within you. Click on the link to teachingselfgovernment.com. I'll see you there.